Hi, Donna Davis here from the 12-Day Power Cleanse. This is the cleanse for people who don't have time to cleanse. And I want to welcome Lindsay Firestone with me today.
Hello.
Hello, Linz. So Linz is a great friend of mine and has done the cleanse a number of times with me, bless her heart. And Lindsay has a very busy family life, very busy life. She actually works with me and also does tons of work with hospitals and different charities around town. So busy with her kids and family, etc. So Lindsay is here as an expert on how her kids have started to adopt cleanse-worthy recipes so that when she wants to eat a cleansing diet or follow through a cleanse, how the family can be engaged and nobody feels deprived. All right, so thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So we're gonna make a kale salad. So will kids eat a kale salad?
Yes, they will.
All right.
I think one of the really important things, though, is to make sure you don't throw a lot of crazy things at them all at once.
Okay.
If you want to make your salad and have flax in it, or I don't know, beets or whatever it is you want to have in there, I would first make the salad that might appeal to your kids. Mm-hmm. So my kids already like salad, so it was pretty easy for them. You know, don't start throwing, like I said, beets or whatever. If you want to add all that stuff in after, do it after you've put the basics in.
Pardon me. Okay, so that's really great to know because I said to her, let's throw beets in and see how kids will like that. You said, no, they find them a little bit scary.
Yeah.
They're so red and they color everything. Really great tips. Okay.
Well, they might be bitter. I mean, if your kids love beets, put beets in.
Exactly.
But, I mean,
we're going to keep things simple. Yeah. And you know that your kids will eat cucumbers. Those are easy. A lot of kids, right? They're normal little things that you put out for dip and whatnot. Yeah. We're going to mush the avocado in, so they're not really even going to notice.
We're going to hide it.
We're going to hide it. So we're going to show you how we compile a kale salad that's cleanse-worthy, and it's also something that your family, the kids are going to like. And you can bring to a potluck. You can bring, totally amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So the secret to kale. So this is kale. What we did is we tore it off of the middle part. You don't need the stem, right? So you just tear it all off and leave it there. Of course, we washed it first. And you were saying for kids to want to eat this and easier to digest, you want to cut it up really small, right?
Yeah.
So this is too big. So what we do...
It just gets too chewy for them.
Yeah.
It's too chewy. So I just grab a handful of it.
This is our
secret
really ninja way to do this.
Chop it up really small, like that.
Very good knife skills.
Sometimes I give it. Sometimes I even go back over it.
Me too.
Only because it gets too chewy for them, and then they start saying like, "What is this?"
Yeah, exactly. You want it to be nice and small.
I mean, if your kids are used to romaine, I also mix it with romaine, so they're not eating just kale. If you want to keep your salad for yourself on the cleanse, just a kale salad, you can do that, but. For the kids, I like to mix in romaine.
Yeah, it's something more familiar
for them, right?
And
then eventually they'll just eat a kale salad. They don't even just slowly take the romaine out if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and kale salads are in vogue now, so hey, you're pretty hip if you're making a kale salad.
Chop that really small.
Yeah, so I'll let you chop, and I'm going to tear in so you can see that, right? How small that looks, and that's going to get even smaller because we're going to massage this down with some lemon and a tiny bit of sea salt. So as Linz is cutting. I'm going to throw in, where's my lemon? I'm going to throw in half a lemon. So this is going to be pretty big. What was that, like 5-6 pieces of kale?
Yeah.
Right, pretty big. You can, if you're making a kale salad for a family of 4, 5, 6, you're going to use a whole head of kale or the whole bag of kale that you buy in the store. Okay.
Another thing too, if you're planning it out, you might want to keep this all almost marinating and use it over a couple of days. Keep that separate because you don't always have time to be doing this, coming home and chopping lettuce and all that. So I'll sometimes
just do
a huge bowl and keep it marinating. It stays. It doesn't get wilty. It's not like regular lettuce. It doesn't get soggy.
Okay.
So you can let it stay in there and it just gets tastier.
What a great idea. So you just do the kale.
Yeah.
Whole bowl of kale.
And then I'll use it as I need for,
Love it.
I don't know, 2 or 3 days.
And you noticed you can put it in your smoothie, the marinated kale as well, right? So I'm just squeezing the lemon in, right? And that's going to go over. And where's my sea salt?
Right here.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so sea salt. This is a sea salt with herbs in it. You can just use a regular sea salt, a Celtic sea salt. Stay away from iodized salt. You want to have salt with some minerals in it. So the regular salt you get in the white box, everything's been taken out of it, and then a few little minerals put back in. You want to get a good sea salt. So this is one that I really love because it's got a bit of herb taste in it. So you sprinkle it in. Do you want a massage?
Sure.
Right, and then what happens is you get your hands right in there and start to massage it down. Very cool. Right, so it'll go down to like half its size. which is pretty amazing, right? So you can get a lot of nutrients in there. And we're also starting to pre-digest it now. So instead of steaming it or cooking it, you're keeping all the live enzymes intact. You're also breaking up the cellulose a little bit, so it's going to be easier to digest. And yeah, we're massaging it down.
It really goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can get a good workout and do it for 2 minutes if you want. Really, the more you do it, the softer it's going to get, the easier for kids to eat. And also, if you're, my mom's 80, she eats a vegan diet, and if we're making a kale salad, I massage it quite a bit because their teeth can't quite chew as much, right? So we make it.
I also let it sit for quite a while. The longer it sits, the softer it gets it but it's still not mushy.
Okay, this would be great for a summer potluck then to make ahead of time.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, or any kind of potluck or a summer barbecue.
Yeah.
So some other things you're saying the kids like, I'll let you do that, is apple in it, all right?
It sweetens it up a little bit.
And this is a green apple. It's what we had. You can use a red apple, a little bit sweeter. A gala apple is nice and sweet.
Well, that's color too, which is appealing for the kids.
Yes.
The more colorful it is, the better.
That's a great idea.
Something else you can add to sweeten it up. I mean, whatever your kids like, but my kids like to have mango.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And that's another something bright.
You could do strawberries.
Like it. You could do strawberries. Yeah, blueberries.
Strawberries would be beautiful.
Could do anything like that.
Yeah, okay. And there's your romaine. So we washed that. And I don't know if you like that smaller.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Okay, there's a little bit more. And then the cucumber. So apparently you can cut on these soapstone countertops without any problem. It just dulls your knives, but it's not going to wreck the counter, so that's good to know, right? And then you cut those up. So I kind of assume that kids like things a little bit smaller. They don't like huge chunks, right?
But stuff like cucumbers that they're used to, I don't mind leaving it a little bit bigger.
Okay.
They're not scared of cucumbers.
They're not scared.
Carrots,
Oh yeah, we have a carrot too. Okay.
Pretty normal for them to be eating. They're used to taking that to school. And
what I like to do with the carrots is just grate them. I find, again, they're easier to chew. They're not big, hard pieces. And I did this. My mom, 77, 78, adopted a vegan diet, which is amazing. She was having a bit of heart trouble. And so we found ways to really adapt for her. So again, massaging the kale really well. She may even like it a bit steamed, or grating up the carrots, right? They're easier for her to, so we'll just do a little bit so you get the idea. But then it's easier for her to eat. So that was kind of one of the tips we had. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Avocado. There's half of an avocado. So I just cut it around, took it out. How do you get this little guy out of here? Voila. Okay. Easy peasy. And here's my little trick. And then just squish it in there. Done. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Wow, gorgeous. You could do it a little bit nicer if you wanted to have.
You know what? I just want to mention for kids, if you want to put avocado in there, when you make your dressing, if you want to put it in a little food processor, just blend it. They don't even know it's there.
That's a great idea. Oh, tips everywhere. I'm just going to get a spoon for us to mix that around, or fork. Mix it around a little bit. So I kind of do that. I put it in and then I mush it around in there. Yeah. So it kind of mushes it in, but that's even better idea with the food processor. So you may have heard that I love maple syrup. It's an addiction. It's an addiction. So I do add a little bit of maple syrup, especially for kids if they want it a little bit sweeter. The kale can be a little bit bitter sometimes. If it's a new taste, right? Afterwards, it doesn't taste bitter at all. So if you want, you put a little bit in, and you just so it just takes the edge off. It's just a tiny bit. What's that? Half a teaspoon, right? And then we stir that around as well. And the other thing you can add in, Lindsay, you were saying your kids love to have a bit of dry fruit in there. Some nuts if you want. Pumpkin seeds are great. Okay, so
whatever nuts they like, or dried apricot, anything
that's a great idea. And this will add a little bit of color and some crunch, right? Nice in the salad.
Or slivered almonds, you could toast them a little bit.
That's a great idea. You can just build this up as much as you want. What I also do sometimes is put in some red cabbage in there, really thinly sliced. And you can also put in black beans if you want. You can put in a bit of cumin into the dressing, sprinkle it in there if you want.
Add those things after your kids.
After the kids, okay. Cumin later, red cabbage later. So that's how you can build it up. Black beans later. So here's your basic kid-friendly, cleanse-friendly kale salad. Isn't it amazing? Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. And that is a really great big lunch salad. And again, if you build it up more, that's a whole meal for you, right? So and if you're having barbecue, so people aren't cleansing, you bring this and you build it up yourself, and people can have it as a side salad with the barbecue stuff. Yeah. Non-cleansers. Yeah. Well, thanks, Liz. That's great. So kid-friendly tips. All right. This is Donna Davis for the 12-Day Cleanse, the cleanse for people who have no time.